it's called kolach. In America, it's called bread rolls. Today on Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas, we're going to make a traditional holiday bread/cake. It's called kolach. It's something that my mom used to make when I was growing up, and it was very traditional. She used to make it for either Christmas or Easter. So hopefully you'll enjoy it and stay tuned. Okay, so today we're going to make that traditional kolach. It's called poppy seed kolach. That's the one I've decided to do. My mom used to make poppy seed kolach and walnut kolach. And basically, you get 1 cup of poppy seeds. You do need to grind your poppy seeds, so I have a Cuisinart spice and nut grinder I suggest you get. And you're going to put approximately, let's say 2 tablespoons at first, and you're going to grind it up for about 10 seconds or so, and then you want to keep doing that until all your poppy seeds have been grinded. I can already smell it. It releases the aroma, and it smells, oh wow, it smells really good. And I'm going to keep on doing this until all my poppy seeds have been grinded up, so stay tuned. Okay, so I have all my poppy seeds here. They have been grinded in this little spice and nut grinder. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, this is boiled water. I'm going to add approximately 1/3 of a cup of boiled water, just so I can moisten the poppy seeds. And I'm going to stir that up. And then I'm going to place these on the side. And I'm also going to get, I have a 1/4 of a cup of almonds, and I'm going to put that in my grinder here. I'm going to grind up my nuts. Awesome. And this is, like I said, this was 1/4 of a cup. Almonds. And then when we come back, we're gonna make our dough. Okay, so we're ready to make our dough. So basically you need a mixer, and you're going to use, this is 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. You're going to also need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You're going to need 1 package of dry yeast. You also need 1/4 cup of sugar. And we're also going to put in 1/2 cup of milk that has been heated up. You probably want it to approximately 110 degrees or so. I'm also going to put in 1/2 cup of sour cream. It's going to make our dough so yummy. Okay, so I'm going to put my mixer on high. I'm also going to add 1 egg. And this will be on high. And you want to leave this on high for approximately 2 minutes. Okay, I'm also going to add 2/3 cup or cups of canola oil. I'm going to add a little bit more flour. You probably want to add another 1/2 cup or so, depending. Okay, that looks great. Okay, so you want to flour your board, and we're going to knead our dough. And I like to do 10 sets of 10, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to keep doing that. So when I knead first this way. I'm using the palm of my hand, like that. And then I'm going to flip this side over, knead that in, flip this side in, over, knead that in. And so I'm going to keep doing it. So side, side, knead, knead. All right? And you're going to be doing this approximately, let's say 100 times or so. All right? So we're almost done. A couple of more kneading techniques here. All right, so it looks like it's done. And notice if you press on it, it comes right back up. That's a sign of a good dough. So I'm going to put this in a bowl, and I'm going to cover it with some candy wrap and let that sit for approximately 10 minutes or so. Candy wrap, I'm telling you. All right, so I'm gonna put this aside, and now we're going to work on our filling, so stay tuned. Okay, so next I have my poppy seeds that have been in some hot water. And I'm gonna add that to my bowl here, my mixing bowl. Make sure you get all those delicious poppy seeds. Wow, okay. Then I'm going to add my oh God, it smells so good. I'm gonna have my 4th cup of almonds. I'm gonna add that to my filling. Now I'm also going to use some zest of a lemon, which is very traditional, and also orange. I like using oranges and lemons sometimes together. I think it's the flavor and the aroma is just so awesome. So I'm going to use probably, as far as the zest goes, I'm kind of eyeball it a little bit. You want to make sure you use maybe, you know, the zest of going all around your lemon. Okay. And then I'm going to add my orange, the zest of an orange. Wow, it smells so good, guys. Wow. Now, I'm also going to use just a little bit, 1/2 teaspoon of orange juice from this orange. So I'm gonna get my measuring spoon, do 1/2 teaspoon, and I'm adding that orange to this mixture here. Now I'm also going to use some pure almond extract. I'm gonna use 1/4 teaspoon. This is almond extract. That's my 1/2. Gotta find my 4th. Hello. There we go. I'm gonna use my 4th. All right. And then I'm going to blend all this with some sugar. Now I'm gonna use, this is about 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm gonna mix this all together, so stay tuned. Okay, so when I mix this together, I'm just stirring it all in. Wow, this smells so good with the lemon and the orange. Mmm. Awesome. Smells really, really, really good. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna roll out our dough. Stay tuned. You know, I just love making this bread because it really reminds me of my mom and how she used to make it every year for, like I said, either Christmas or Easter. So I'm really excited to be making this and showing you this recipe. All right, so I floured my board here, and you want to get your dough. Now your dough has been sitting for approximately 15 minutes, okay? It kind of rises. Oh, look at that. That's an awesome dough. All right, so you want to roll it out approximately 12 by 10. So I'm gonna do that. This dough looks really, really good. Okay. This way. All right. Now my oven is heating up to 350 degrees because you're going to be baking this for approximately 30 to 35 minutes. All right, so we have this rolled out. Now I'm going to get my poppy seed filling, which is slightly moistened. Don't forget we added that half teaspoon of the juice from the orange. And we're just going to smear the poppy seed mixture. You don't want to go to the very edge. Make sure you leave a little border. You know, this smells so good with the orange and the lemon and the almonds. Oh. All right, looking good. Looks very yummy. All right, I think it's spread out pretty nicely. So now what we want to do, we're just going to roll it, and don't roll it tightly. You're just going to lightly roll like this, like that. And then the ends we're going to pinch together, and you're going to tuck it under, pinch together, tuck it under. And I have my baking sheet here. I'm going to use Silpat. You can use parchment paper. And I'm going to just place it on here. And we have one more thing left to do before we put it in the oven, and that's to brush it with some egg and a little bit of sugar, so stay tuned. Okay, so I just cracked an egg, and I have approximately a tablespoon of sugar, and I'm just going to beat it with my fork. How my mom used to show me how to do it. And I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar, a little bit more. And now I'm going to brush it with my egg. You can just use an egg white. Some people brush it with butter. You can do that. You can make a glaze for it. But I'm going to use this egg and sugar mixture as my glaze. Oh, that looks so good, and I can't wait till it's done. Oh, it's gonna be so yummy. All right, looking good. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it in the oven and let it bake for 30-35 minutes. Got to make sure I check it, and sometimes you might have to use tin foil to put over it so it doesn't get too dark, but that's why you have to keep your eye on it. So it's going to be baking at 350 degrees for, like I said, approximately 30 to 35 minutes. So stay tuned and let's see that final product. Okay, so I think it's about time. It's been 30 minutes, so I'm going to take it out of the oven. Oh yeah, it looks really, really good. Fantastic. I think I'm gonna leave it in one more minute. Let me tell you that for the last 5 minutes, you definitely want to cover it with some aluminum foil, and then maybe the last minute or so, remove the aluminum foil, let it bake just a little bit more for another minute, and then take it out of the oven. So it looks like it is done. Put it over here. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. My gosh. Can you see that? Wow. One thing I did do after I brushed it with that egg glaze with a little sugar, I also I had a little bit of leftover poppy seed, and so I just sprinkled it on top. And it looks so pretty. So when we come back after it cools, we're gonna cut a slice and give it a good taste test. So stay tuned. Okay, so welcome back. So look at this delicious Hungarian Kolach. I cannot wait. We're going to use a serrated knife, and I'm just going to cut in the middle. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how awesome that looks. Ooh, that looks so good. I cannot wait to taste it. Well, thank you for watching Happy Cooking with Yvonne Douglas. I think I'm going to enjoy my Hungarian Kolach. So good. And with a good cup of coffee, nothing better. So, for Christmas, Easter, any time of the year. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it and subscribe, and happy cooking. Bye-bye.